is finally here. We have set up everything. Now all I get to do is talk football with y'all. Guys, this is the first episode of Turf War podcast. I mean, come on. It's been a long time coming. Today we're going to start off with something very, very easy and very smooth to start. And then we'll start digging deep into what football is really about, everything that goes into it. So let's switch the screen over. All right. So obviously, the NFL season starts this week on Thursday. Y'all are watching this episode on Wednesday, and we're just gonna do a nice little pick'em. All right. For the first week, we'll do this every week, and we'll see kind of how it goes at the end of the year with the record and stuff like that. So, Baltimore versus Ravens. I think Baltimore versus Ravens. Nice. Good job. Nice. All right. Baltimore versus Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. All right. Green Bay versus the Eagles. See, I hate the Eagles, but I can't be a fan right now. I got to be Coach Mac right now. But my heart tells me no. And the Packers beat my team. This is really hard. As a coach, I'm going to go with the Packers. All right, and here's why. I like their offensive game plan a lot more than I like the Eagles. I think once Jason Kelsey retired, that Eagles O-line kind of went downhill. They still don't have a secondary. Jalen Hurts is still not good enough. I think Jordan Love is making a name for himself in this league. They have some young stars, and he's got some good pieces in the offseason. I think this is going to be a good game, but ultimately I think the Packers take this. Atlanta Falcons over the Steelers. The Steelers just doesn't have an offense right now. Even though they do have Russell Wilson, it's still not it. So we'll just leave it at that. Other than that, Falcons, Kirk Cousins, Kyle Pitts, Benji Robinson. I mean, come on. I know their defense is getting there too. Both, actually, this may sound crazy, but I'm gonna go with the Arizona Cardinals. I know. The Arizona Cardinals had a great draft this year. They literally picked up the best receiver in the draft. To compare with Kyler Murray, who's gonna keep improving as he does, Buffalo got worse. Plain and simple. Buffalo is not the same team as we saw last year. They are worse. So, bold pick of the day. We're going to go Arizona Cardinals. Yes, sir. Alright. So, Tennessee Titans versus Chicago Bears. I gotta go Chicago Bears. I don't think Tennessee has the pieces yet. The Bears literally loaded up this offseason to put Caleb Williams in the best possible position. As much as I don't like him, he's going to win that first game. Cincinnati Bengals is going to beat the Patriots. No, I'm not going to say unless. They're going to. This is an easy one. Houston Texans are now a top contender in the league with C.J. Stroud, Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, Nico Collins. I mean, they got some dogs over there. Miami Dolphins is still the Miami Dolphins, and Jaguars are still the Jaguars. For Carolina versus Saints, I never... Carolina Carolina did get better, but how much better is the question? How much better did Carolina get? No, they didn't get that much better. And then Minnesota Vikings, the Giants have a serious problem over there with Daniel Jones. Um, they paid him that much money. He's throwing 3 interceptions in a game in a preseason against third stringers. They need to cut their losses quick, fast, and in a hurry because they're gonna have a really long year. Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. All right. I mean, this is a no-brainer. The Raiders literally do not have a quarterback. Literally do not. Like, they might as well throw me in there at this point because they don't know what they're doing. And Chargers, pretty good offseason. They got Jim Harbaugh as their new head coach. I actually like Jim Harbaugh. I think he's a good coach. Let's kind of interested to see his second stint or whatever it's called in the NFL. Should be decent. Denver Broncos with Bo Nix or Seattle Seahawks with Geno Smith. I'm going to Seattle. I think Bo Nix is going to have a really good game this day, but I don't think it's going to be good enough to overcome playing in Seattle and the 12th man up there. Dallas Cowboys, Cleveland Browns. As much as everyone keeps saying the Cleveland Browns are going to win, they do not have Nick Chubb. That is their whole offense. Deshaun Watson has been trash since he's been there. They don't have Nick Chubb. They're awful. The Cowboys defense got better. Yes, we just lost Jaron Bland. They just lost Jaron Bland. But their new Carson, I can't remember his name, but the rookie corner they just drafted, it's gonna be a stud. All right, come on, and they made some crazy signings on that D line, and CD's back. Come on, guys, come on. And then this is a no-brainer, Tampa Bay. I really think Baker Mayfield is having a really good bounce back career in Tampa. That's where he needs to be. I love seeing it. And then Detroit Lions, that's easy. See, everyone's saying the 49ers. But people forget how good the Jets could be with Aaron Rodgers. How good that offense is. And the defense is really good too. But they do have a whole bunch of good guys over there. Oh, man. This is hard. I like the Jets. I like the underdog story. I like the matchup. But the 49ers will be the safe pick. We don't do safe picks here. This is Turf War. And I know I'm going to get some hate in the comments for this, but I got to go with my gut. I think the Jets are going to pull this one off. I think the 49ers had too much going on in the offseason, so they weren't able to prepare that well. How many total points will the Jets? We're going to say 53. All right. Guys, I know this is a short episode, not a very in-depth episode, but more or less, this is the first episode of Turf War Podcast. I'm your host, Coach Mac. Guys, please stay tuned every week, Wednesday night or morning. I have decided we will be posting a weekly podcast during the season. Please make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button down below. It helps with the algorithm. Please help me blow this up. Share the YouTube video on Facebook through the page. Anyways, guys, remember, we can't ask our players to be perfect, but we must demand perfect effort. Y'all have a great night.